Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Dagmar, spiritual healer, teacher. And today I want to give you an update about my COVID issues and also talk to you about the key to having no or zero long haulers. And so first of all, my update is, now yesterday was my birthday, and I don't know, if it was a coincidence or what, but yesterday also was my very first day of being 100% free of the COVID virus. Yay, totally 100% free of it. And today pretty much marks about 4 weeks since I started the symptoms. So I'm completely done with it. No more COVID. And I want to talk a little bit about, because I keep hearing people having symptoms long after they've gone through the COVID virus. And this is what I believe is why that is. They call them long haulers. I had to actually look up the word because I never heard of that before. It's a new term, I guess, that people have invented. And it talks about that. It basically talks about having symptoms, long after you've gone through COVID or had COVID. And here's the reason why I believe that is so. Because the virus is still in you, period, okay? The key to not having any long haulers, to not having any symptoms at all afterward, is to actually kill the virus completely, 100% inside of you, so that there's no residue, no little bit left, not even a small, tiny fraction of a percentage left of that virus in you. Completely, utterly kill it. That is the key to no long haulers. And because if you think about it now, when you have a virus, and for example, my mom had gotten shingles fairly recently. And, even though she's gone through the main stuff of it, she still has it. It still pops up. It's just, because the virus is still there. It's still in her. And when you just allow yourself to go through the process of the virus, okay, whatever the process is, and simply allow your immune system to, I guess, subdue the virus, it's just not enough, okay? Because yes, your immune system will suppress it if it's good, to the point where it may become even dormant inside of your body. But as soon as your immune system just dips a little bit again, it'll show up again, okay? So because it's still there, it's not completely gone, it's not completely killed. So I am saying that what you need to do is completely kill it. Now, how do you completely kill it? Now, it's not enough that you just go through the process of going through it. You have to actually put a specific effort into eradicating that virus in your system. And this is what I found that worked or works for me. I have actually killed also the Epstein-Barr virus within me that way, completely done. All right, because that thing also kept popping up constantly. And this is what I found that works for this, okay? I have run into, through some conversation, into this stuff called chlorine dioxide, also referred to as MMS or mineral miracle solution or something like that. It is not something you can buy. It is something you have to make. And I actually found the guy who invented that. His name is Jim Humble. And I bought his book. He's got a whole book on this stuff. And it's a solution you can make with different chemicals. and it has to be very precise. And once I, bought the book and I read it, I'm thinking, oh gosh, I so don't want to mess with this. You have to, the measurements have to be very precise. It's a chemical thing, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't sit with me right. However, my spirit at that time, at that point, as I was looking for a solution, turned me on to making things energetically, okay? Because if you think about it, everything's energy, everything's frequency, right? And so if you take an orange, and that orange has a certain frequency, it has a certain energy to it, well, you don't have to necessarily consume the whole orange to get the energy of the orange. And just to kind of give you a glimpse into that is that I went to an acupuncturist a long time ago, and he had these vials of water, of distilled water, that had certain energy stored in it of certain substances, like one could be orange, for example, right? So you can actually store, for example, the energy of an orange in the water, because water has memory and it'll retain the energy of the orange. And then he would muscle test you while you were holding that vial that was the energy of an orange, and see if you were allergic to it, for example, right? That was one use of it, okay? So I have seen this before. I have, how that can be utilized practically. And so I've decided, and I went, work with my spirit, my higher self, to do this, to create this chlorine dioxide energetically with water. And it acts the same way as if you created it with the actual chemical substances, except you have not. Okay. Now, what does this chlorine dioxide do? It kills viruses, amongst other things. Okay. It can kill funguses, it can kill viruses, it kills bacteria, anything doesn't belong into your body. That's disease causing. It also neutralizes poisons in your body. So I have utilized this on a number of occasions to remove different toxins out of my body and to kill different viruses and fungi and so forth, okay? So that's chlorine dioxide. And so there's a specific protocol to follow and to start killing it off. And then what I do on top of that is I actually pull it out of my body through a very specific detoxification method, okay? So that it doesn't linger. It just, you keep pulling it out, you keep killing it, pulling it out, killing it, pulling it out. And it works extremely effectively. So I started doing that because the first 2 weeks when I had COVID, I was kind of laid up. I couldn't even move. I was in so much pain. So I couldn't really do much. So I allowed whatever process to take place with my own immune system. But after I started regaining my energy a little bit, I started using this chlorine dioxide and killing it off and pulling it out. And, as I say, today marks exactly 4 weeks since I started having symptoms, and I am 100% free of the virus. It's completely gone out of my system. So there you go. And that is really the key to no long haulers, because when you don't have the virus inside of you, you're not going to have any more symptoms. Done. Okay. And so you got to kill the virus all the way. And a lot of people don't because they don't know how. And then, anytime you have just even a fraction of that virus left in your system, it can start multiplying. And as soon as your immune system is not suppressing it anymore, for some reason, say you get a divorce, you're really on the low and down and out or whatever, and all of a sudden virus starts popping up, or whatever the case may be, anything that can dip your immune system, all of a sudden the virus can come back and do stuff. So that is my 2 cents worth of an opinion as to how to get rid of any long haulers, how to completely shut the thing down. And it works very effectively for me, that's for sure. So I want to say that, you know, for those of you who are wisdom seekers who would like to learn more of how to do this stuff, of how to program things energetically, of how to use the energy of substances to actually heal the body, and who are interested in healing, also in spiritual healing and things like that, I have an entire system, a device called 12-month alchemy for healers. It is basically something where it can put you on the fast track of healing, transformation, first of all, for yourself and growth, and also learning things like that, how to work with different energy, how to support your body, how to, you know, proper detox methods, and just absolutely fabulous. And it helps you not only understand yourself, transform yourself, but if you have an aptitude toward helping others, this is a great place to grow and learn and you know, put yourself into a position of where you can get out there and actually be extremely effective at helping people, because, you know, we are being bombarded, you know, psychologically, physically, biologically, chemically, to destroy us right now. The times are such, and we've got to know how to protect ourselves and how to get out from underneath all that. So anyway, check out the link below the video. That's where you can join. It's a membership program. It's roughly around $100 a month. Anybody can afford $100 a month. And it's an amazing, amazing, you know, membership program where you can absolutely put yourself onto a fast track of learning and transformation and getting out there and actually making a difference. So I love you guys. I hope this helped, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.